is Joelah Edwin. I have been training students for French and English languages for the past 12 years now. Well, I will be taking both the languages separately in separate videos, and this video I will be dedicating to English. Over the years, I have noticed that people find it hard to talk in English when they are into a crowd or in some public in front of people. On the contrary, they are very good when they are home alone or now no one is watching. So I come here for rescue, and I come up with tips and I come up with sessions that would lead you to be fluent in English, that would lead you to get confident in English even when somebody is watching or someone is not watching. So tip number one would be make mistakes. Now, making mistakes is one very important part that we learn. If we don't make mistakes, we would never learn. That's how we actually learn. Even a small child learns through his mistakes. He cannot walk perfectly in the first go. He has to fall down, get up, fall down, get up, fall down, and probably the 20th time or the 25th time he would be able to walk. Similarly are other humans as little kids. So you have to make mistakes and learn through them. I would really like to tell you that till date, sometimes I do make mistakes. I told you I've been teaching students, but making mistakes is just fine. I would like to give an example of other languages. When you talk in your native languages, Hindi, Punjabi, or Telugu, or Tamil, or any other languages, I am sure you may make minor mistakes in them, yet you go fluently because you've been practicing it and you are okay that, okay, I made this mistake and that's fine, and you go ahead. Similarly, with English, you have to go with the same. So, make mistakes, get ahead. Make mistakes, get ahead. That's how is the actual way to talk in English. What people do, that okay, oh, if I make mistakes, the other person is going to notice and he'll insult me, or the person himself starts feeling insulted even when the other person is not making fun. So this is the very hitch, this is the very hindrance where people lack in talking fluently or not talk at all in front of the public. So the first step, do make mistakes and don't be afraid, and keep going and keep going, keep going confidently even by making mistakes. That's how you go perfectly. Tip number two. Go with a proper accent. Well, English has a separate accent. Punjabi, Hindi, or other languages have different accents. My second tip says, do follow the accent. If you are not following the accent or the style of one particular language, you may sound bad. Now, accent or style doesn't come in a day. Surely. It will take time, it will take practice. Yet you have to go on and on, practice enough to really come into sync. So Hindi has one particular accent. Punjabi has a little an accent, a bit jerky accent that you have to stress on and then go ahead, stress on, then go ahead. Well, I belong to a Punjabi family, so I know you jerk a little and then you speak, you stress a little and then you speak, right? You must have seen on TV people talking in Punjabi, in Hindi. Take an example that, you know, someone from America or any other foreign country comes to India and he speaks in Hindi like, मेरा नाम Joelah Edwin है and मैं यहाँ पर, how does that sound? Does that sound good? Not at all. People would rather say either talk in Hindi or English. We cannot mix two languages. What the person is doing here is he's speaking Hindi in an English accent which doesn't sound nice. So we have to have one particular accent. If you're talking in English, have the English style. If you're talking in If you're talking in Punjabi, you have to have a different accent, and that's fine. And that's how you really go ahead. I'm sure I'm making sense to you, and you are going to follow these 2 tips. In this video, I will be giving these 2 tips only. The first one was, I didn't hear that. The first one was, make mistakes. The second one was, having a particular style. Talk in an accent of the language. Whatever language it is, you have to follow the accent. I'm sure you're going to follow these 2 tips. In the next video, you would surely be finding more tips, more helpful aids to make you talk fluently, confidently, and perfectly. Forget not, you can make mistakes. That's all right. So, I would want you to do comment whatever questions you have, do share to the people who are actually looking for such tips or such things, such sessions. So I would like to hear from you. I would like to answer your questions, and whatever it is, if you want something else about English, or even if it's about grammar, do ask, because that would be really appreciable. I would rather improve telling you, and I would find out, I would understand that, okay, you have this problem. I would be there to solve them all. That's all for today. Signing off, me, Joelah Edwin.